Just feels like bad juju to me.
You know so little, yet here you are.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer Into Reaction. And I think we're in for a treat because yesterday the trailer dropped for Chuck Russell's remake of Witchboard. Now, you might not have seen Witchboard. It's on Tubi, I think. If you haven't, check it out. It's not very good. In fact, it's kind of bad, but I like that. Well, I don't like Witchboard because it's bad, but if you're going to remake a movie, remake a bad one better. This, for me, should be the primary point for a remake. Remake a crappy movie good. Remake a crappy movie better. Don't remake a great movie because where you gotta go? There's no room. You might improve it in some way, but you probably won't. For instance, Total Recall. Remake wasn't terrible, but why bother? The original was so awesome. So, the remake of Witchboard was directed by Chuck Russell, the director of The Blob. Arguably, one of the best remakes ever made. I kid you not, it is brilliant. Now, it's on par, by my reckoning, with John Carpenter's remake of A Thing from Another World, i.e. The Thing. So, I think if Witchboard has a chance, Chuck Russell is the person who's going to be able to pull it off. Now, the thing is, I've read early reviews for his remake of Witchboard, and they were mixed. Don't care. Honestly, don't care. I am really curious to see what Chuck Russell can do with this property. In any case, let's look at the official trailer for Witchboard.
Clear your mind. And focus on the pendulum. There are powerful forces at play.
Great movie, forgot about that one.
We must journey back. Back to she who carved this board. To stir its dark magic.
The pendulum board that we use to contact spirits. This could easily be over 100 years old.
You think it's worth anything?
Tell me about the board.
Just feels like bad juju to me.
You know so little, yet here you are. And I know so much.
Christian?
Where's Emily?
There is such a thing as destiny, and hers is not with you.
If you liked that, then you'll love this.
Well, that was the official trailer for Chuck Russell's Witchboard. And I know it's not promoted as such, but as you can tell, I hold Chuck Russell in very high esteem. And I forgot he did A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, one of the best of the Nightmare on Elm Street series, by my reckoning. So this will probably be very good. When I read those early reviews, they would say that some of the CGI was a bit wonky. The practical effects in the movie are great. Some of the CGI, not so much. And that's possible. But the thing is, I read that about, I want to say, 3 or 4 months ago. So it's entirely possible those scenes have been excised from the movie. That being said, even if they aren't, unless they so blatantly take you out of the movie, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee. Peace.